Hello, hello. I do a little short stream. It's Sunday. The random stuff is going on. Yeah, how that goes. Don't know. Doing it for the hell of it. That's why. Oh, how's everybody out there doing tonight? This afternoon, morning, depending upon where the hell you are. What? Hey, Richie. Yeah, how the hail am I? Well, no hail today, so that's a good thing. And it did warm up to almost 60 degrees. So spring has sprung again. It has sprung again, folks. Getting any more serious weather? Yes, I will be. Hello, Hungar. How you doing, Hungar? Hanging in there? Oh, I'll try and get comfortable in this chair. And Elihu Who is here.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't want Deej to be alone and all by himself. Fucking
The,
all up on.
the anti-ego enabler.
Yes,
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
that's specifically for Chris.
Well, that won't be until later tonight when the ego shows up.
Oh, that's right. Work.
We have a Jackbox tonight.
That's right. Let me fix my headline here.
Though he's not feeling the best, so apparently there will be no competition against Moira for Name That Tune short.
Uh,
So we're just going to do the Jackbox tonight.
there we go.
It's a conspiracy. He doesn't want me to sit there and show up everybody. So
Yeah, but what happened last time? You came in second place and got bumped because of a ringer.
yeah, and the ringer lost.
Yeah, see what you get for trying to lose, man.
Hey, I wasn't trying to lose. I just wanted to breeze in on second place because I didn't want to show everybody up.
Keep telling yourself that lie. I mean
It's not a
that
lie. I've proved
exaggeration
myself over and over.
of reality.
I think I've won enough. I've proven myself over and over.
I've lost enough to say that. Okay.
And as we can see, I survived the tornado.
That's a
Well,
wrong tagline. Hang on a second.
they're still doing cleanup on the north side of town here from it. Oh, it
There we go.
doesn't look as
That's
bad
Vicky.
as damage wasn't near as bad as what happened over there by NB Geek, but
Yeah, I saw some of that footage. Like 23 people died. Ouch.
and yet we're supposed to get another round of storms on Tuesday that are supposed to be just as bad as this. So who knows? Maybe this time I'll actually have the dino suit ready to go out into the tornado.
You know, weather's finally clearing up in Orlando, and now I found some good deals. And LDG is very was like, I don't think we can go that week.
Go without him. You don't need him.
Well, technically, if I go by myself, I would be paying what I would not want to pay. But I can just go to Yosemite um, tomorrow if I want and get a chance of snow, or go next week and get partly cloudy.
You like snow. And hello, Dr. Alex. You were doing a good stream earlier today, too. I
Yeah,
was having real fun there, Dr. Alex, because I had you and Bird of Prey 5 on the same time. flipping back and forth. It was like, luckily, Bird wasn't doing much talking on his stream, so I could hear everything you guys were talking about. Bird was just watching Twilight Zone. Oh, Parrot Head.
And Jedi Bill is doing his Western cinema.
And I've noticed I'm only 7 subscribers away from 800 now.
You were 8 yesterday. Wow.
Yeah, I was 8 earlier this morning too, and then like in the last hour I gained another. It's like, boom, I'm slowly ticking there.
Okay, you know what that means?
I have to do a party for 800.
Nope. Parrot Head's about to unsubscribe, subscribe again.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Parrot Head won't be the only one that does that to me either.
I'm not that mean. I won't.
LDG will.
Don't, yeah, that's automatically.
Yes, I was doing bird watching, Dr. Alex. There was a loon, there was a blue-footed booby, and dodo, all on a stream.
You know, it's actually cheaper to go to Maui right now than to New York.
Maui'd be fun.
Yeah. But I want to go to Disney World.
You're a weirdo.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I just want to see you ride teacups with LDG. I want him to spin really fast so LDG gets sick and falls over.
No, I will not be going to the teacups or the Dumbo ride. I'll be walking past the Dumbo ride, going straight to the train.
Why not? Well, besides the fact that when you go there, you're standing in line for like 2 hours.
Yeah, for the Dumbo ride. That's why
for a ride. Not like the old days when you could get right in and out, but
the very first time I ever went to Disneyland, I remember giving the guy at the ticket booth a $20 bill, and I got my ticket and I walked in, and all rides were included.
the only place I can say I've been that anywhere comparable was Great America there up in Chicago.
I was thinking, sorry, go ahead.
Back then, they had the Looney Tune characters running the park.
I was thinking about going to Great America here, but the logistics of it is me actually having to get a hotel for the night.
But even back then, you still had an hour wait time for rides. That was the 90s. Hey, Papa Cotton. That was the time that I actually went into the recording booth they had there at Great America and sang American Trilogy by Elvis Presley, and they played it across the park.
Remember the record your voice on a vinyl? Remember those machines?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the state fair, yeah, they used to have these booths like you could make a record of yourself. Yeah, everybody had tape players, but making a record was kind of the thing because everybody had to can make a tape recording, but a record was the big thing. Yeah, $1 or $2, I forgot how much.
And Parrot Head, it would be all versions of Pickles that would do it. All versions.
I know there are smoking sections at Disney World.
Uh-oh. Parrot Head's looking for his lost dog, so we got to help him out. We're going to put a picture up of his lost dog. Here we go. So if you've seen this puppy named Zool, please contact Parrot Head. Let him know that Zool is okay. There we go. Now we got word out about Parrot Head's lost pup.
Missing puppy alert.
Yeah, missing puppy named Zool. Yeah, Great America was a Six Flags park. All right, Dr. Alex, glad you stopped by. Get back to work, even though it's like getting late over there. Almost 10 o'clock for you.
Yeah.
Be getting ready for bed. Hey, Danny, what's up? Just kind of random, not
Just
really anything stream. I'm kind of happy. I'm almost up to 800 subscribers, and thought I'd sit here and talk. I finally
you
caught
know,
up on the. I finally caught up on the Mandalorian last night.
I wanted to stop Deej from enjoying the sound of his own voice, so basically I helped up.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like this week's episode of the Mandalorian. Nice
Yeah,
to see them all fighting.
they could have cut down the time frame of him trying to get recruiting back up. They could have cut that down. Come on, a little political right there. They could have cut that part down.
I'm huge from the underworld where nobody knows the definition of the word squash.
Oh,
Howard,
what?
power back? You got heat?
The power's back. I have heat. Though it may go out on Tuesday because I'm supposed to get another round of storms that were just as bad as the storm that went through.
Man.
So I could have more tornadoes.
Yay.
And buckets and tornadoes.
Yeah.
Remember, if a tornado looks like it's standing still, it's headed directly for you.
Oh, look at that. You said it, Elihu, and look who
You're
showed
going to talk about the ego.
up.
Ego on. So let's stop talking about the ego and talk about the ego.
The ego is here.
Crap, it's like saying the P word 3 times and the Florida man hops up.
You only have to say it once, though, and I will be here. Haha.
Well, see, here's your Florida man.
See? You fucked it all up because you said too much, and look what happens.
You're so lucky I don't have a certain button working right now. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
And Cinnabon apparently wants to scissor with me, which is kind of creepy.
Don't know about that. But see, here's the thing, though. See, LEG doesn't have the button, but I still do.
But that means you're whipped? Wow.
No. That's his whip. I have it for him. For him.
Excuse me.
And Papa
Damn
Cotton
it.
says, I don't trust Disney. I never will. I'll never forgive them for the death of my boy.
So fitting, since I just got finished watching the original Star Trek. What is that? What's
Wrath of Khan.
No. What I mean is like the 6 movies, because it comes up in up in 2 and it happens in 3 technically, and then in 4 he says it, and then 5 it's kind of there, but in 6 it's really heavily re-brought into the thing. See, I show up and the fun people show up. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. How's everybody?
Yo,
Not bad.
ego.
I just put them in the box.
Positive is calling out the ego.
I'm the anti-ego enabler.
Yo, ego. What's the worst band that you've ever had to set up for performance-wise that you've seen?
Whoa, scary. Oh, that's an OVG. Never mind.
Worst band.
Yeah, like they gave you a hard, like they either gave you a hard time or just their performance wasn't that great because they were.
You know what's funny is I mean, when you're talking about that national acts, you get a lot of national acts that can be kind of diva-ish and stuff like that. But in some ways, you can say they kind of earned the right to be like that because at some point in time they had a huge following or something. Or like I just had Flogging Molly in. I've heard lots of bad things about them. Didn't have an issue with them. What's funny is you get a lot of these cover bands. Like we have we have two different ones in Kansas City. There's several that they do, but one of them is KCDC, which is actually backed by AC/DC as a official cover band, and the other one is Almost Kiss, which is an officially backed Kiss cover band by Kiss. And one of their singers is named and now I forgot what he goes by.
Don't tell me Paul Chris.
Anyways. What?
Paul Chris?
No. I'm talking about the actual guy that plays. He does Paul Stanley, and he does Bon Scott, I think. And
yeah, I said Paul Chris.
AC/DC.
People don't remember him from Kiss. Yeah.
No, but anyways, this guy literally thinks he walks on water and thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread, which was invented in Chillicothe, Missouri, by the way, just north of Kansas City.
Chillicothe was worse.
But anyways, he'll walk into a show, like somebody else's show, and be like, I'm so and so, like, okay, we care because what? No, so local cover bands get this in their mind that they're these big time stars, and they're just so crazy. I'm trying to think though.
Is this meandering going somewhere?
No, he asked me the worst, like band to work with,
Gotcha.
and I'm just trying to think like big time band.
Cypress Hill?
No.
I heard they're very bad to work with.
I haven't actually officially like worked with them. So
The Thompson Twins. I heard they were dicks.
I don't know. I haven't worked with them either. I have worked backstage at the Family Values tour, and there are two people that I would call interesting and difficult, only in the sense that one of them I think was a language barrier, even though I know some German. The other one is just the guy doesn't like to talk to anybody that isn't a part of his entourage. That is Ice Cube. That's the guy that's on the Special Victims Unit, isn't it? I think that's the one. I can never remember when just thinking about it, if it's Ice-T or Ice Cube.
Ice-T's on a TV show. Ice Cube.
Okay, it's Ice-T then? It's Ice-T then. Okay, so anyways, him, the 3 or 4 interactions I tried to have with him working backstage at a concert, I literally, you go up to him, he'd look right at you, and you'd say, blah, 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 whatever the question was, whatever it was you're trying to ask him if he needs or whatnot, and he just stares at you, doesn't talk to you. And then somebody will come up and be like, oh, well, this is what we need. It's like, dude, just, can you not say it? And then the other one is Rammstein, another person. And that's, and there's, like I said, I know some German, but I don't know enough that it's probably correct enough. But what's funny is most Germans don't even speak German as a primary language until you get out in the countrysides and stuff. But like most metropolises in Germany speak English, and if you try to speak German to them, they look at you like, "Why are you doing that?" So it was kind of interesting working with them, and it was just a lot of, I think, difficult communication. Those are two things. But I've never had a flat out issue with anybody yet in like my direct interactions with people. I heard Iggy Pop was really kind of a difficult person to work with.
Richard Simmons is really an asshole.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've met him, and he basically thinks he is the be all end all. And but he'll also tell you.
He almost got into a fist fight once.
He will tell you though that he is not a great musician. They are not a great band because of their sound or anything. He just tells you that they're great at business and marketing, and that's why Kiss is what Kiss is. He will say that. So, you know,
Chris, if you ever have a chance to meet any band member from Metallica, do it. They are every single band member is super, super nice.
I've met them multiple times. I just haven't worked with them on a capacity of like setting up shows and stuff.
Yeah, if you're at a baseball game, they'll take a picture with you only between innings. Like,
yeah, I mean,
the
only problem I have with Metallica is their stance on their music from back when they first started. They were very much like the Grateful Dead, like take our records, burn, put them onto tapes, hand them out to people, spread the word. And then when Napster came along, and that's basically what Napster was about, they were like, wait a minute. No, don't do that. And it's like, wait a minute. You used to be all about this, now you're not.
Mm-hmm. You're allowed to change your mind on something like that one time.
Yeah.
But if they flip-flop back and forth, then...
I won't disagree with that. I guess, yeah, okay, fine. Change your stance and stay there. That's fine. And yeah, they haven't had to deal with it really. They've been, since that time, people have learned because of lawsuits and other stuff, don't do it.
Right.
It was actually kind of funny when Metallica did a YouTube stream and they got their own channels shut down because of that.
Yeah, they got stuck on their own music. That was funny as shit.
Yeah, go figure, right? But
we see you.
Kansas, they're nice.
Who?
Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're nice.
If I remember right, most of the band came originally from Topeka, Kansas, and again, I haven't officially worked with them, but I've been backstage at a lot of stuff that they've done because they come through Kansas City and around the area all the damn time. Go figure, right here around Kansas.
I don't know. The nicest band I've ran into was Firehouse.
Oh, Firehouse, they're awesome. Okay, but here's the thing. I have a theory about those things. Like Firehouse I've worked with, and they've been through Kansas City multiple times. When I worked at 98.9 or when I interned at 98.9, the local rock station here, they did tons of concerts for us. Cinderella, Warrant. Warrant's pretty cool. Trying to think. I mean, there's a lot of bands I went through that. But Firehouse falls into like the Warrant category and a few others that they were big time and then they were knocked way down and now they've found a resurgence. And the reason why that resurgence has happened is because they're like they're a classic thing that people remember. So now they've embraced the fact of, hey, if we're nice to everybody because they like us, then we will stay relevant. And they've learned that. And so that's why I think they're that way. I'm not saying that, like Poison's similar. I've met Poison multiple times. In fact, actually, when I got the job I'm currently doing, I went up to do some work in another property. And I went to the Poison concert they had, and I met them again there. And they're all really cool. But CC DeVille is still kind of a dick, and I don't mean that in a horrible way. It's just, he's always been like that.
Kinda.
But, well, the thing is he's not like he used to be. He used to be blatantly a dick to people.
Yeah.
Now it's more like offhandedly a dick. Like, if you see him take pictures with people, he'll just kind of be there and kind of take the picture with them while the other two guys are like hanging around the people, and he's just kind of there. Yeah. And he's kind of like, can we get this over? I'm done. But he himself has also learned that his legacy is tied to Poison. And so there's somewhat of a humility he has here. Plus he's clean, which is a plus. But in fact, when I was there, Bobby, the drummer, he actually had some issues come up, and I spent some time on the phone trying to help him with that issue. And I'm not going to go into it because that's a personal issue, but we spent most of the morning dealing with something that he was looking for, and we were trying to get we were on the phone for like 3 or 4 hours trying to find it.
Yeah, who's got the good weed? Who's got the good weed?
No, it was not that. It was nothing like that.
No more conversation about that. I understand that, Chris.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I mean, but that I'm just saying, no, it was nothing like that, nothing illegal, nothing. It was a very basic necessity thing that he was personally asking for, but we took care of it. I've taken care of it.
Gotta find out screw for that loose snare.
How about Motley Crue? You ever?
Motley Crue. Vince Neil is up and down depending on his attitude. Tommy Lee is pretty cool. Most of my interactions with him, there's been some offhanded times that he's just grumpy. Mick Mars, he's an interesting fellow. But overall, they're pretty cool. They still kind of have a, we're Motley Crue vibe about them. Which is interesting coming from somebody who's killed somebody with a vehicle. Just saying. You might want to be likable, but Vince is, like I said, Vince has his ups and downs.
You know that lead singer from Smash Mouth? I met him once.
Yeah, Billy Corgan.
Goofball, yeah. He's a goofball.
Mm-hmm.
You fit in with him.
He was not funny dude, but he's like goofball.
Oh shit, I can't remember his name. Excuse me.
Papa met Nikki Sixx once. He thinks
I met Latrim and the Jets. And
Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, they're awesome. Lita Ford, she's really fucking awesome. Who else?
You know who else is awesome? Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh no, I don't know. He doesn't take anything that he has as given. He's never, ever looked at it and said, of course this is what I should have. You hear it in his interviews. When you meet him, he'll talk to you like you're him. Like he was just talking to a normal person. He's a very, very, very down to earth, a very smart man too. No, he is really awesome, and I'd love to have him in our room. I just don't know if our room's big enough for that. Like even Firehouse and things like
small venue. Big stars have done small venues in the past.
Oh no, it's not that. It's not that he wouldn't. It's just when you discuss cost, it's cost to ratio. So it's a thing of saying, okay, if I tear everything out and move everything out of my room, it's like 1,396, I think is the max capacity for us. So 1,396. If he costs me, I don't know. I mean, let me see here. Let's see if I can find what they said.
So basically, if it costs them about $50,000 to play, you got to charge $300 a ticket. Make up for cost.
Well, I'm looking in my thing here really quick. Yeah.
I mean, did you meet?
I mean, even at the bottom of the cost, he's so on average he starts at about $75,000. So take that into 1,396. I'd have to charge like $54 a ticket to start, just to say if everybody paid $54 a ticket, and then unfortunately if I book it, it gets put into Ticketmaster because I have to use Ticketmaster, which don't get me started on that. So honest to God, that right there with facility fees and all the other stuff, that one ticket could be upwards of near $100 with the charges in it.
Yeah.
And so then if I'm gonna, I mean, granted, could it happen? Yeah, it could. I mean, but if he's gonna come to Kansas City, he's probably gonna play someplace more like what we have a place called the Midland, which is like I think close to 5,000 seats. He's gonna play someplace where more. I mean, like they'll charge enough to get his pay, but they'll probably make money too. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see it realistically. I mean, I had somebody ask me about Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg starts at 300,000, and that's probably for like 2 songs. Truthfully, I mean,
dude, Kevin Nealon is doing a show here in the city a couple weeks. You have the close tables are about $80. The bar seats about $40. About $30. I'm like, wow.
That's not bad though.
Yeah. Of course, the show is sold out.
I had tickets going for near $300 for Flogging Molly.
Oh damn!
And we sold out. So.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Talk is in the chat.
Timmy.
Tim.
30 minutes later.
It's Adrian talking about Timmy. Okay.
And what were you gonna say? Positive? You were asking. You were about ready to ask something else.
Oh,
he's muted.
Fell asleep. It happens on Deed streams. People fall asleep.
No, LDG fell asleep on my stream this morning after he passed out after drinking 2 drinks. Lightweight.
I wasn't too. God.
LDG drinking on a Sunday. What an alcoholic.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a real drink, for Pete's sakes.
Tim, just you shoot me a time, I'll let you know if I can do it or not. That's basically where I'm at right now with anything. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way to get back into a groove of things. That's why, like, the past couple of weeks, even though Sundays have kind of been like, I was at work till 3 this morning, and I didn't go to sleep until 5, and I woke up at like 8:30. So,
been there, done that.
It's kind of like, so it's just a matter of message me on Twitter and we'll figure something out. I'm all for it.
I was going to ask if you ever met somebody, band person or whatever, and then they died shortly after that. One of those weird things.
Waylon Jennings was here. Oh boy, I'm trying to remember. Let's see here.
Is it all at the fingertips?
That's like until Chris is cheating, you can hear him typing.
No, I'm just trying to look up what his last.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay, cool.
Oh, it doesn't work that way, LDG.
Oh, yeah.
No comment.
All right. Go.
So what are you looking up, Chris?
Trying to see when Waylon Jennings' last Kansas City performance was, but I can't remember right offhand. Because I want to say that he was here, and like maybe 2 months later he was dead, and I was at that concert backstage, but I had met him before. Him for certain.
Let me ask.
Well, I'm looking it up, and it's kind of.
When was the last time Waylon Jennings played in Kansas City, Missouri?
I found these results.
Let's see, June 15th. Sorry, that's his date of birth. January. Let's see, kicked off a 6-night residency in Max, January 17th, 73. Concert history. Here we go.
You're not
January
doing any
6th,
better.
2000.
What?
January 6th, 2000. Was it Jennings played what was considered his final major concert?
I don't think that was that one, though.
Oh, okay. Let me go to concert.
because he died in 2002. Let's see here.
Concert history 2020s. Let's see. 2021 concert lineup. Nope. What the hell is this?
There we go. Hold on, let me look this up here. So 2001, he was with Asleep at the Wheel. Continue. Back to continue. Back to side.
Waylon Jennings.
No, it wasn't him. I just remember seeing him here, and then like he didn't do anything really afterwards much. But
2001.
I don't know. A lot of this stuff is never accurate. Oh boy.
I don't see Waylon in 2001.
Now I have to think.
Not 2000. Check 99. Actually, I'm too stoned for this. Here, you, Chris, you check this link. I'm too stoned for this. Hang on here.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Slash concert, sorry.
I'm not too worried about that now. Okay. I'm just trying to think of.
Yeah, I'm a little too stoned right now to search. Keep on scrolling. I'm like, wow. Because it shows all the concerts in the U.S. In case anybody's wondering.
I mean, did you ever meet like Prince before he died, or Michael Jackson?
Give me a time frame of what you mean before they died. I mean, I've met Prince, but not like when I hear that.
Did you even meet him? I guess Prince.
Yeah, I mean, I met Prince. Never met Michael Jackson. I mean, that would have been fun, but he was so inclusive in general. I mean, I'm sure people who were in a crowd when he was like outside somewhere probably said, "Oh, I met him." Now, I have been to Neverland Ranch when it was on sale, and got a tour of it, and it wasn't this. A lot of the stuff had been taken out. The amusement rides weren't there. Like where they were was the pads and stuff were still there. The zoo area was still kind of there. Like, so I've been there. And toured the house, which and most people can't say.
They removed the dungeon and moved it to Chris Knight's house from Neverland Ranch.
No, I just grabbed I just grabbed the original blueprints for it.
I actually met Michael Jackson once.
You know what? I would call Chris's dungeon the Neverland Dungeon. That's actually a pretty good name. Very apt.
We'll consider the name change.
Okay. So you wish you could have seen Elvis when he was alive, then obviously, right?
Do what?
I said you wish you could have seen Elvis when he was alive, then, right?
Well, yeah, I was born like 5 months, almost 5 months to the day before he died. I think when did he die? The 17th of August.
August 16th.
16th, 1977.
Yeah. So it was literally 1 month. Well, in months, because they're not all the exact same amount of days. But if you count it day of the month, it was exactly 5 months, 1 day after I was born.
Yeah, he died 1 week before my second birthday. Exactly 1 week.
I feel old now because at least I was 6 years old when Elvis died.
You are old. What are you talking about? Feel? You are.
That's it, Elihu had to go.
I guess as far as later acts, I mean, did you see who else has died lately? From Lincoln Park. Did you ever see Chester Benefield before he died?
I've met him. I met him. I met Chris Cornell, George Carlin. I've met a lot of people. I've met Johnny Cash. He's dead. I mean, I've met a lot of people. But I mean, and I even met John Lennon when I was like, this big with my uncle outside of the Dakota in New York City, and I don't remember it.
John Lennon? That's nothing. I met Buzz Aldrin when I was a kid.
Hey, Elihu, Dandelion has a message for you.
Deej is the old one. Because he said he feels old. I never called you old, Allie. No. That's an old man, Deej. He's going to call us all little whippersnappers soon.
You goddamn little whippersnappers, get off my lawn.
Hey, downtown nation.
Did you watch that Elvis biopic that they had on, I guess, what was it, HBO Max or whatever?
Agent Elvis. Second episode, fuck you, Vegas.
Are you talking about the
Matthew McConaughey's show?
The one that just came out with, I forget who's in it now.
Matthew McConaughey has a new cartoon.
Hey, wait. Elihu, let him finish so I can hear what he's asking.
It just came out not too long.
You mean the movie Elvis?
Yeah, the movie Elvis, and it's like a biopic, kind of similar to the.
It's like
Freddie Mercury one with.
It's like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like okay, I mean, fine, but I mean, a lot of it's historically inaccurate. I mean, Lisa Marie liked it. His family that's around said it was a good movie. They liked what's his name playing the part. He did play it very well. It's just the way it is when you call something a biopic. It's like that's not a biopic. That is a fictional reality pic. That's a lot of fiction built in. But it was good though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I loved the guy. Like I said, the guy that played Elvis did really well. The Tom Hanks did really well as Colonel Tom Parker.
Right.
Yeah, but the guy that played Elvis is no Kurt Russell, and I like the Kurt Russell movie about Elvis way better.
I don't know. I mean, listen, they've done so many movies and biopics on Elvis. It's like,
I was talking about the Netflix show Matthew McConaughey's cartoon, Agent Elvis. Have you seen that one, Deej?
No, I don't have Netflix.
Oh, it's funny as shit. The monkey is funny. If you get a chance, check it out.
I don't have Netflix. Not too worried about it.
Yeah, George Jones, Charlotte Pride.
So which group has let you like backstage with them and stuff like that after none of them or what?
U2, I've been to U2, I've been to REM, I have been to the B-52s, the Killers, Kiss, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Metallica. I mean, when you work for a radio station or intern, whatever you want to say, you end up backstage at just about everything. Sammy Hagar is one of the best people to hang out backstage with. That guy is fucking hilarious. We were backstage one time.
Did you meet Eddie before he died?
Mm-hmm. I met all iterations of Van Halen I've met. The original set, the Sammy set, then the Gary Cherone set, then and even I met Eddie's son Wolfgang whenever he became the bassist for Van Halen. I mean, Eddie's a cool guy. I think the issues within the band were always just after a while of being around people, some people grow out of certain things.
Well, they just couldn't get along for that long of a time, really, right? Kind of, sort of.
Part of it, but Like the whole reason why Sammy Hagar kind of kicked rocks or was kicked out, one of the two, whichever one you want to believe. The reason for that was because when they were doing their greatest hits, they invited David Lee Roth back to do those two songs, and he didn't know about it. And so when he found out, he felt kind of like he was being betrayed. And I think it speaks volumes that Michael Anthony literally left the band and signed something saying, okay, take my name off all the writing credits. So people who don't know that, when he went and decided to go play with Sammy rather than stay and play with Van Halen, he was doing both. And he was like, I'll do both. No big deal. Eddie didn't like that. So he basically said, either you pick him or you pick us. And he said, well, wait, why are you going to do that to me? So he said, fine, you're going to make me pick? I'll go there. And they said, fine, sign this. And when he signed it, as far as I understand, if you look, he's not on any of the writing credits anymore. He signed out all his rights to Van Halen writing credits to go play with Sammy Hagar. So, and they had known each other. Like, him and Eddie had never, or what anybody had said, ever had an issue with each other.
Okay. I mean, stuff happens,
I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
My favorite Willie Nelson song is I Woke Up Not Dead Again Today.
You ever got a chance to meet Santana?
Mm-hmm.
Santana, Carlos?
Mm-hmm.
Cool ass dude.
Yeah. No, I like him a lot. I guess that's one of those things people don't know. If you hear a song in English, it's not Carlos Santana singing it. He will not sing in English. He only sings in Spanish. So, most of his most famous songs he may have written, but he doesn't sing.
Yeah.
What's wrong with English?
What?
What's wrong with English?
I didn't say
Sounds
it.
a little
He won't.
to him. I know. I heard. Why won't he?
He doesn't. He just doesn't.
That's his
He doesn't
style. It's like, why doesn't Marshall? Why doesn't Marshall sing a cappella? Because he flows. That's not Eminem's style. This is Carlos' style. He sings Spanish.
But
I would like the answer from him, but yeah.
I could look it up. I'm sure he's mentioned it. It's probably because
I would say, because I mean I would put the difference between English and Spanish not in the same category as polka and rap. I mean,
hey, you shut up. Weird Al can do a polka and he can rap.
So is that
Yes,
why
he can. Look at Amish Paradise.
I said Eminem, not freaking. I'm sorry. Did I talk smack about your boyfriend? I'm sorry, Deej.
Oh.
Whoa, what happened to Florida Man?
We all know he loves that guy, for God's sakes. I mean, I like Weird Al, but.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw.
Well,
Tennis
that's
ball
nice and
against the
quick.
wall. The tennis ball.
Here you go. Carlos Santana has sung before, but his accent and Spanish first knowledge and pronunciation of English had his band recruiting lead vocalists throughout the years. So it's Spanish is his first language, so he doesn't feel like the sound of an English song is proper with him.
Awesome.
So
that's all I wanted to know.
That's,
There you go.
that's probably why Smooth,
Appreciate
which has Rob Thomas singing, is probably his most probably heard song, right?
Well, now, but I mean, Black Magic Woman was his, and
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like most of the songs people know. I mean, unless it's Oye Como Va, which
Right, just depends upon how old you are when you fall in line to what Carlos Santana's best songs were.
Bad Batch Roundtable half hour, huh, Chris?
Yep.
I got that notification. YouTube is actually.
I heard.
Wow.
Hey, we're just filling the void here at Deej's channel with this and that because I can.
Filling the void, dude. I just started watching that episode Voyager, The Void. I got the notification. That's weird.
Hart, did you ever meet Hart at all?
He did it again. Shit.
Nancy and Ann, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Pat Benatar.
how about Evanescence?
Who?
Evanescence with Amy Lee.
No, I have not met them.
Okay.
I think I've been to one of their concerts, and I actually just was invited to it.
Okay.
No.
Last concert I went to was a Cloud Cult.
Was what?
Cloud Cult.
Because you said you met Joan Blackheart and did you say Pat Benatar as well?
Pat Benatar and her husband, I can't remember his name. Her husband now, when they go on tour, they say it's Pat Benatar and her husband, who has been her guitarist since the 80s. I mean, like when she first became big. Patti Smythe, she's cool with the Pretenders. Peter Gabriel's pretty cool.
One concert I went to
How about
was
Phil Collins?
He is a pretty cool guy.
I heard Elton John.
Yes, he's pretty cool. Actually, all of Genesis is really cool. All four members that have been,
So Mike Rutherford.
Well, Mike and I've seen Mike in the Mechanics before. He doesn't. They don't tour, but every once in a while they'll pop up someplace and have a concert. And I saw them in L.A. at Whiskey A Go Go, I think it was.
Yo, Tucker. The last concert was actually the Fab Four, but the one before that I saw was Buck Cherry, and that lead singer's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I haven't met any of them. So.
What about Tom DeLonge?
Sounds familiar. Who's he with?
Oh shit, I forgot what band he's from. Shit. Blink-182, I think.
I've been backstage. I don't know if I've actually met them. Travis Parker, I think, is their drummer. I've met him.
Yeah, Blink-182, Tom DeLonge, lead singer.
I know I've met Travis Parker, but not him, I don't think.
Yeah, if you ever want to hear nonstop sound of somebody enjoying their own voice, mention UAPs and UFOs in front of him.
How about the Who?
Pete Townsend, I've met him, and
Not Daltrey.
Roger Daltrey, yes. I've met both of them, but it was two separate shows. He was doing his own thing. Jimmy Page and Robert Plant, I met them when they were doing like that one of their mini Led Zeppelin reunion type things.
On sale at Walmart, Papa Cotton.
Hey, Shifty, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be watching WrestleMania.
That's tonight?
How about the Police with
that was
Sting?
last night.
You met Sting?
Tonight.
I have met all three of them. Sumner, which is Sting. I'm trying to remember the rest of their names. But not as Police, because when they went around on tour, I was going to go see them, and can't remember if the one I was going to go to got canceled or what it was, but I did not get to go see them together. And my uncle never took me to see them back in the 80s when they were still together. So I'm hoping that they might still come back up. But I've seen Sting like 4 times and met him like 2 or 3 times. He's an interesting guy. He's cool, but I can't read him as like he's more like Sting. He is Sting, and it's not like he's not quote unquote down to earth. He's not rude.
Did you meet Meatloaf before he died?
Marvin Lee Day.
That
Yes.
dude was weird.
I have met him multiple times, mostly through things that had to be attached to Rocky Horror Picture Show. But I've been backstage at 2 of his concerts and met him at both of those, but more just offhandedly.
He was very intelligent and well spoken.
Yeah, he was, and he was a really cool guy, and it really sucked when he died.
He was a weirdo just like me.
The one I would have liked to have met was Joe Cocker.
I never met Joe Cocker. I've been to some of his concerts, but I had never met him. My uncle had met him and said he was a really cool guy. He's like one of those guys that if you'd walk into a bar and like jam with you if there was things going on.
Oh, like Bobby Mackey would.
Huh?
Kind of like Bobby Mackey.
Kind of comical. A friend of mine was in a bar a couple of weeks ago down in Peoria, Illinois, and freaking Will Ferrell walked in and started singing karaoke with them all.
Sounds like Will.
Sounds like, yep, something he would do.
It's like Bill Murray would walk up to you, take a French fry, take a bite, and tell you to your face, nobody will ever believe this ever happened, and walk away. Yeah.
Well, if it's not on video, it didn't happen.
Oh, so did you see the Terry Blocks fans Metalis tweet today?
We're staying away from Star Trek conversations today, LDG.
Okay. No, it was breaking news today. Sorry.
I'm trying to give them different content for the folks that come in and watch. So it's nothing but just hate on this and hate on that. We're just having fun. And then I don't have to hear Papa Cotton yelling.
He's supposed to be watching WrestleMania.
No, that's Shifty. And Shifty says it don't start till 8, but there's all them pre-shows you got to watch all day, Shifty.
Well, and Phil.
Where they talk about things over and over and over.
I believe Tucker is going to be watching it. Phil. I'm sure, what's his name, will be watching it. Damn it, what's his name?
Well,
Austinator.
We will give the alternate later tonight at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, to where we're playing Jackbox over on Hanstar's channel. So if you don't want to deal with all that wrestling,
it's a simulcast.
Yeah, simulcast. It's both,
and you'll be able to watch it over here on Deej's channel too, because I'll give you access to do that.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Trying to keep up on 3 pages.
No, it's a shame. Why not? I do like that feature where everybody can stream to their own channel on StreamYard, but it should have specific, like, okay, only one person can stream. This person can cross stream.
Oh, I can watch it on Peacock.
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Oh, well, I'm so used. The last time I ever looked at WrestleMania was like when it went to pay-per-view. That's how old I am.
Wow.
It went from pay-per-view, and then it went to the WWE Network, and then now Peacock has it. And later, Parrot Head, have fun at work.
I got Peacock Plus.
Hey, the good news is I'm closing in on the 800 mark now. I'm only 7 away from 800.
Ooh. So when is Logan Paul fighting? Oh, he's fighting Seth Rollins, really?
That was last night.
Oh, was it? Who won?
They split up WrestleMania now between 2 damn nights.
Yeah, it makes sense. Who won?
I have no idea. I can't remember. I was told
50. Who won? Yeah, the women's showcase tag team match, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, I heard one of the ladies got inverted trans reverse power bombed something suplexed and almost broke her neck.
It can happen. Rey Mysterio was wrestling, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, he won last night.
Interesting. The undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Oh my God, it's not even the World Championship anymore.
Rollins beat Logan Paul last night.
Okay. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, huh? And then
Goldust was better.
Austin Theory is going against John Cena for the United States Championship. Is John Cena just doing this to just like when he gets bored?
Yeah, he's like what The Rock used to do. He
I know, it's like
movies, come back for a couple, wrestle.
Well, I mean, gone are the days. Again, this is like NFL stars. You know, NFL stars from the 60s, 70s, 80s. They basically, once they got out, they're, you know, if they get picked up by a network to do like play-by-play or color analysts, that's cool. Oh, he did? Huh.
Yeah, Cena must have a new movie coming out or something, so he didn't want to.
Yeah, that's the thing. But it's like gone are the days when wrestlers have to stand, like Ric Flair and Hogan, and a lot of those guys, they couldn't get out because they didn't have anything else to go to. And nowadays, I mean, Rock, Cena, oh shit, I can't remember his name.
Batista.
Yeah, Batista. I knew it was B. I was like, I'm not sounding like Chris Benoit. I know it's not him. These guys have literally transferred, and they're not bad by no means. Okay, so The Rock is The Rock. He's like Nick Cage is in movies. He's not playing a character. He is a character that The Rock is playing. So, because it's basically him playing himself, just with a new character name. And that's Nick Cage, too. Nick Cage is always the same character, just wearing different clothes. And Batista is, I mean, they all do, you know, Batista does really well in the parts that I've seen him in. John Cena is still learning, but I think he's kind of a funny guy when he tries. You know, I like his hefty commercials. I think those are fucking ridiculously funny. The Rock, you know, I mean, like I said, I like his movies. They're fun to watch and they're easy to watch, so.
Central Intelligence, that was funny. You got to be all campy and candy.
But yeah, I mean, you know, so these guys have learned to transfer. I mean, and again, you know, but, you know, I don't think, you know, none of that was possible. And I know that, like, you know, Hulk Hogan tried, you know, he had a few movies out there.
Rowdy Piper
did. But Rowdy Piper, I think, when he did it, I mean, They Live is, I think, a really good movie.
Yes.
And I mean, and I think he did a really good job in that role.
Didn't he choreograph that fight scene with the sunglasses in the alleyway? Didn't he do all that choreograph for that little?
I don't know. I think
that
part of. I think so. Back then, most of them, what would happen is you get your match mapped out, and then you'd go and you'd work with a choreographer who would help you with the moves and stuff. And then, like, the last week before your match, you'd meet the other guy and you'd actually practice it together to make sure you all had everything done right. And I want to say it was, like, one of the choreographers for the WWF, but I don't remember. You could look it up. I mean, he might have had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I thought Roddy did the whole alley choreograph scene.
He might have. And, I mean, really, to think about it, it was like, that was a damn good scene.
Yeah.
Hell, even Andre the Giant made it into movies. Look at the Princess Bride.
30 seconds, and Rob was like, "Are you okay, Andre?" He's like, "I don't know, boss."
Almost Bad Batch time.
15 minutes, Chris.
15.
We got to go.
And now we have the wrestling person here. 50.
Hello. Yeah, the reason why Cena came back is he had to put over Austin because he's supposedly going to be the next John Cena. They've been building him up for like the last couple of years. I haven't been watching the last couple of years, so I don't know if the kid's any good or not. But that's the guy everybody's saying is going to be the new face of the WWE in a couple of years. So.
What they had to do, a passing of the torch, is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. And Cena's going bald, big time. He's got a bald spot. He needs to start going back to the shaved haircut because it's looking bad.
Well, hair club for men. I'm sure you can afford it.
Yeah, they need to bring that back because he was sponsors of WrestleMania 10 back in the day. They even had the owner, Cy Sperling, he was like a guest timekeeper or something.
Why don't he just use a spray can?
No, they could do that too.
Uh-oh, and now we got our Vulcan thug.
Nope.
Hello.
Oh, crap.
Damn.
Mr. Hollywood. Mr. Hollywood, this cost me big time to get him on the stream.
Yeah, I charge $100 an hour.
Is that your cameo now? 100 an hour? Wow. You cheap.
Yeah, I'm not Marina Sirtis, so.
No. Well,
But Phil will be watching wrestling too, probably.
Yes, I will be. I watched a lot of it yesterday. It was good so far.
yeah, last night was great. Surprisingly.
I only like watching the females wrestle now.
Hey, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, best match of the night. Maybe best match of the weekend once it's all said and done.
Maybe if the women wrestle naked, I'd be really into it.
You just missed lingerie football, admit it.
Never seen that.
Dude,
Oh,
it
you
got
missed it
it got majorly past the center, especially when they zoomed in on the handoff. You see a little thin on the cross line, like, yeah, they're about to hand off that ball. Yeah, well, there's only one that's missing there. And then a little strange sexual
You can tell that Elihu was a big proponent for the lingerie football league.
Well, I might have seen clips of it where like tank tops.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was a lot of wardrobe malfunctions on live TV.
There was a moment there last night that Trish Stratus almost had a wardrobe malfunction. It looked like she was going to lose the goods there running back and forth in the ring, but unfortunately nothing happened.
I was paying attention. I didn't see it. So
You didn't see it.
I was paying attention.
All right, sorry, it's getting way too loud in the frickin' underground. Hey, what up,
Let's watch
Philip?
Triss.
Hey. What's going on?
What up, Shifty?
We're just
Positive.
hanging out, giving people someplace to go before other streams happen tonight.
We're filling the void, right, Deej?
Filling the void.
Wasn't there
Phil
a
is
channel
filling
that
the
did that?
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
There was a channel that did that, but they never go live anymore. And usually, if they do, they just delete it afterwards, so it doesn't matter.
What is with your racism on that?
Oh, that AI guy?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't like him
Yes,
very much.
that AI guy. He used to do that all the time.
I am not the AI guy. Okay, no, not
Yes, you are.
happening. That is not sticking. No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's going to.
Wait. I gotta ask ChatGPT how I can stop that.
LDG being an AI guy, he has to have actual intelligence. It's not going to happen.
You're gonna put
There
everybody
we
out
go.
of work.
All
LDG.
fixed.
Oh, LDG.
Yeah, AI guy, screw you. Screw you, you son of a...
LDG.
Screw you, Jarrell!
LDG, can I get an answer by Wednesday if I guess no for Orlando because that sale's not going to last forever? I need that sale
Okay,
ends
yes.
on Wednesday.
We'll do. Oh, what was the date, by the way?
24th, 28th,
Ah, that's
28th.
right.
That's my birthday. You can't do nothing on my birthday, you assholes.
Basically, I wanted it like the 26th or the 27th.
Actually, I'm planning on doing a drunk stream
I'm gonna double check the calendar real fast. Hang on a
That
second.
weekend.
Isn't that
before
most of
my
your
birthday.
streams?
No. I haven't had any booze in months.
Oh, I
Other
bet it's been less than
substances,
months.
weed,
Maybe
I
8
haven't-
months.
That's
I
expired.
haven't
Damn it.
had any alcohol, weed, or nothing since December.
wow.
December. You said
December.
December. Yeah, 24th and
Oh.
28th. Or 25. Yeah, 26th or 27th, dude. Disney.
You can do a stream next weekend, and we can see how many peeps you can eat, and over the course of one stream.
No, that's not a good idea for a diabetic to be cramming his mouth full of
No.
peeps.
No.
Yeah, peeps won't do it.
Are there sugar-free peeps?
I mean,
I
you know,
wouldn't want to touch them.
well, I got the new camera, I got the gimbal. We're definitely gonna have a recording, and we might not be able to go live, but I'll definitely record.
I'm thinking I'm going to do the
I
George
wanna-
Stream on the 22nd. So then on the 23rd, if Chris and I do any kind of streaming, I'll be all hungover for it.
Fun.
Yeah, so let me know
Sounds
by
like a
Wednesday,
plan.
dude, okay? Because I got a deal for $6 a night for a hotel room.
Gotcha.
Then I can get drunk.
Yeah, I'm
all
definitely
over
gonna
you.
have a ostrich leg.
I love ostrich.
Oh yeah, dude,
I
those
didn't know
things
you
are
can
awesome.
order
That's
such a
like-
thing.
At Disney, yeah, they got the freaking big ass
And it's not
ostrich legs.
ostrich, it's actual chicken, dude. It's not ostrich.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. I
man.
just call it ostrich, but it tastes.
I
It
know.
doesn't taste like chicken. It tastes exotic.
It's a rumor. It's just a big chicken leg. It's not an ostrich.
It's not, dude.
a
That is
rumor.
not chicken. I don't think it's chicken.
I can
I mean,
tell the
it's
difference
like-
between chicken and ostrich. I'll tell you.
It's like between chicken and ham. Like it's got more of a.
Well, it could be chicken from Chernobyl.
No, I'm serious. I know what chicken
Chernobyl
tastes
chicken?
like.
That's
The
really
texture
good
of
stuff.
chicken. It's not.
Where did they have
Yeah,
the
it
ostrich
self
leg?
microwaves
Extra
itself.
crispy. It's extra
So-
crispy
and
all
it-
the time.
Self microwaving.
You
Which
eat a
part
piece of the
of-
chicken and it just recooks itself. Keeps cooking.
So which park has the ostrich legs? The so-called ostrich legs?
All of them. I only have memories of it actually being at Disney, but I'm pretty sure you can get them everywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I want to hit the movie one first, then the actual park last.
If you would eat an actual ostrich leg, you would be like on Flintstones. You'd have this giant, huge thing in your hand.
That's
Dude, that'd be freaking huge.
We're about to
Yeah,
return to
listen,
those
dude.
times. Like that, it's time that those times come back.
They have ostrich races in southern Arizona.
That's what
every
medieval
year.
times is about.
Exactly. That's the
I
one
want to
thing.
go there so bad.
Listen here, folks. The AI guy is trying to get us to return to the medieval times.
Hey, Bill. Ooh, sorry.
Dandy just canceled on the stream, Chris.
Where?
In the group.
Oh, in
Yeah.
the group?
Yeah.
Can't do that.
She's got a headache.
Well,
I have a
blame-
headache.
I blame Elihu for calling her old.
I didn't call her old. I called you old.
Yeah, but
And she's the same age.
No, a woman
Which
doesn't.
means you called
her
her
age, which
old.
means I have no idea how old she is, and she's exaggerating. She's
Kick him
actually
from the
34.
Yeah,
Him
because
from-
actually, me and Dandy, I think we're like only a month apart.
She's 34.
She's 34? Huh?
She, well,
Okay, I won't say anything.
Wow.
if she's 34, I'm 22. So
Hey, how's it like being in your 20s, man?
Well,
love it.
we might be rescheduling the Bad Batch roundtable then, because I'm not sure how many people are going to be able to make it. Though.
All right, that's fine.
Shifty needs more time to get more snacks ready for WrestleMania.
No, I just got done dinner. I ain't too hungry right
What you gonna do, brother?
now. I just need to find something to keep me awake. That's the only problem. It's like a 5-hour show, and
Um,
3.5, 4 hours. Well, if you watch the after the interview portion after the show, I guess, and the pre-show.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's going to
It's
run long.
becoming like the Super Bowl, except they like I said,
Yeah, there's the pre-show hour before the actual event, and then there's a press conferences like an hour after. Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I can't understand why they hold press conferences for something that's already scripted out.
Well, they're doing it in WWE now because the AEW ones are like super popular because they shoot during them and they actually talk crap about the bosses and stuff. So that's why WWE's doing them now.
Here, I can answer it for you. It's just like when I first started seeing television come into wrestling in Memorial Hall here in Kansas City. You know, they'd set up this small pipe and drape square area with one camera, and then they'd bring them in, and, you know, you'd see the guy down there talking to him, and it'd be like a 5-10 second, like, type interview, like, really quick. But, you know, yeah, I'm going to get the guy, blah, 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 I'm going to do this, going to do that, all right, and then they cut, and they go into the next thing. When they realized that had some actual value to the entertainment side of it, and that it actually helped, like, look, we can make more money because we can do this and this, and then we can. And then they realized when it used to be just interviews, and then they cut and go to commercial, or cut and go to the next match, and then they started adding little skits where one guy'd come in and beat the shit out of the other guy right there in the interview, and then it became more like, here we can do storylines. Everything has evolved, and now because things like your Super Bowl week press conferences, all these different press conferences are really kind of it makes it feel like it's grounded, and that's kind of the next phase. Have the storylines and add an air of realism to it where you talk about it. And there is a side of it that you have to think is they are athletes. This is actually not easy. Whether or not it's scripted or not, that's not the point. So adding that element to it is like the next evolution.
Yeah, I want to seem more realistic. Breaking news today: it was announced that UFC might potentially buy WWE by Monday. They announced this. I heard this announcement today.
Vince said he wanted like $8 billion for it.
So UFC, their parent company, might own WWE by Monday.
So a legitimate organization is buying a fake company? Okay.
It's not a fake company. By no means is it a fake company.
You know what I mean, Chris.
Well,
real smart.
Let's be really.
Yeah, the endings are predetermined on WWE. It's true. Yeah.
I just
Yeah, if there's an accident and somebody gets injured and they can't move, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, they have to rewrite the whole entire script. They have great writers on that staff. I have to admit that.
Well, they do now.
Yeah, they do.
When it first started, here's the thing I will complain about. I mean, I don't watch it on any sort of a regular basis because my problem is when I watch it now, it is so obvious that they pull punches at times. and it's like, back in the day, those guys were like, we have to make this look realistic, and they blood in their nose. Now, sometimes they've used blood capsules, I won't lie, but, and like, for instance, when they go, when they do an arm slap or something, they wouldn't hold back, so when it sounded like a slap, it did. Nowadays, it's normally the guy just hitting the ring, so it sounds like it's, all those little tricks and stuff that have been around forever. They've literally backed off further. So, like, when you see a guy get kicked, it's like, dude, you're 6 inches away from the guy.
Yeah.
Come on. And that's what bothers me. It looks more like the old wrestling. I might be able to get back into it.
Some wrestlers are stiffer with their punches and try to make it look more real, like the Steiner brothers.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
You want to know how hardcore in wrestling I was? I cracked 6 of my dad's ribs jumping off of my couch.
Damn.
Onto him. Because we used to wrestle in our living room. And that was, just for your information, everybody, that's when my mom took the TV out of the living room and said, nobody's going to be watching TV in here anymore.
I stopped watching.
My dad didn't even know he had cracked them. He had to go to the doctor like 3 days later, and they said, "Oh yeah, you got 6 cracked ribs." He was like, "Yeah, that's probably when my son jumped off the fucking couch and Oh, we were hardcore into. I loved wrestling. Oh yeah.
Dude, I stopped watching wrestling when Tito Santana told me, "quote Fuck off, kid," unquote.
Well,
I asked him for
I
an
mean,
autograph. I'm like, hey.
Just don't meet your heroes.
I mean, it's yeah. Yeah, Rick Steiner, he's over. I mean, he's done now. He got in trouble this weekend.
Oh, really? What happened?
Oh yeah. Well, they were at this wrestling convention with all the legends and some new talent, and there was this transgender lady that walked past him, and he said a bunch of things he shouldn't have, and it blew up on Twitter, and he's done. He's pretty much done, probably.
Well, he's probably old as hell, anyways.
Yeah, but he's probably going to get his action. Rick Steiner
Brothers.
He's probably going to get his action figure deal yanked. He was supposed to have a DLC character in the new WWE game coming out this month. That's probably going to get pulled.
He was inducted to the Hall of Fame last year with his brother.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't. Nothing happens to his son, because his son's going to be up on the main roster here probably this week. He just lost the NXT Championship over the weekend, and he's going to be a big time deal here in the next few years in WWE.
It would be messed up if they were to do
for
something.
For the father's action. No, that's totally separate.
Yeah, but you know how cancel culture is. They'll go after him anyway.
Whoa. What? When was this done?
Hey, they invited Rick Flair back, even though he supposedly did some shit on an airplane. And he's back.
No, the only weirdo on this panel, Thomas, is Elihu.
Yes. I am lid.
And Dan said the pre-show just started. That's what's preventing him from jumping in. Watching the pre-show.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I look like a cosplayer on my picture right here.
That's actual Hollywood makeup dude, right?
Yeah, this is actual on set. Well, offset. Yeah.
I don't understand what the pre-show.
Not on set. You get in trouble for that.
It's
offset. Clarify.
And Thomas Potts, there will be Jackbox tonight. So there's that. You have something to watch while you're at work.
Yeah, I've seen somebody get kicked off the set for taking a picture on set. Yeah.
No, Thomas Potts. I'm still a male Vulcan. I am not a female Vulcan.
I'm telling you what, that new game we played last week, that Quicksort or whatever it was, that was cool. I hope that gets in the regular rotation.
There's a little bit of a long game, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's team based. I mean, we don't really have a team based game we ever played.
Well, there was one. We tried out that one game the other night, and while it's fun as hell, you just can't play it unless everybody's on the panel with you.
Yeah,
and we'll see what happens tonight. If we can play it, we can have people on the panel. So tonight, of course, like I said, it's going to be on Honstar's and on my channel, and but it's going to just be both the weekly wrap up and Sunday Fun Day. So we're going to run all of that and start at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we'll go for 2-3 hours, something like that. I'm not sure exactly how long.
7 p.m. Pacific.
Actually, I might move it up a little bit now that we're not doing it. You know, how about this? We're gonna make that announcement right now. We will move it up to let's make it 8 p.m. Central, so 9 p.m. Eastern, guys. We're gonna move it up an hour right now.
6 p.m. Pacific. Gotcha. I can get dinner. Cool.
I'll be watching WrestleMania, so I'll have.
Yeah, me too.
I can run the Dependence.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know what? Hey, time out. It's called Bluetooth or one earbud in, watching the other.
I got family I'm watching.
Listen, I'm
watching with my family
all the time. Fine, but you can have the other thing going and play at the same time. You just won't do well because you won't be really paying much attention to it. But that's fine. At least somebody playing. It's on Peacock. It will be on.
Did your character have a name at all, Philip, or no?
I was an extra, so I didn't have an official name. But
Thug number 2.
I went by 2 different names. On my paperwork it said Vulcan Thug, and at wardrobe, I was called Krins Thug.
I'm just going to call you 3-Bach.
Oh, funny. 2, 3. Okay.
3-Bach.
Man, I thought Tuvok looked weird coming back. His ears look like elvish.
And that gray hair. Come on.
But to be fair, it wasn't actually Tuvok. It was Changeling posing as Tuvok.
As the actor. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
Tim Russell's back, though.
you know he's going to look like that when we see him again. The real him. He's going to look exactly the same.
They'll dye his hair.
And I can say his ears look weird because mine don't look like that. What the hell? They look freaking elf ears.
No, because they were exaggerating how older men have bigger ears as you get older. They never stop growing.
You know what they say about bigger ears?
Hey, Phil, let me ask you a question.
Gotta have bigger hats to cover it.
How much did you scratch that tape over your eyebrow?
What was that?
How often did you have to scratch that tape over your eyebrow? Was it really, really itchy? Or...
I
tried that one time, like, oh shit! Damn,
I did notice it. I mean, I could feel it. It wasn't itchy though. I mean, definitely sensed it was there.
Yeah.
Just dealt with it. The ears kept giving me problems. I think they a couple times on set, the makeup people had to come and adjust my ears or do something to them. On the second day, they were like coming out sort of like Tuvok's ears. They were like elvish kind of. They tried to make it more so it wasn't sticking out as much.
Scotch tape.
I'm trying to remember if they actually
staples.
That Scotch tape right behind the ear to your.
Staple it to my head.
Staple it right there. Click. Boom. It's over with. It's not going anywhere.
Sounds like the way that Bill Murray's character in Scrooge wanted to handle the antlers on the mice. Have you tried staples?
No, I wasn't gonna let him staple the ears to my head. No.
Why not?
They would
that would have made for some really good behind the scenes footage.
Phil, I'm just gonna let you know this is why you're not a full-time actor, because you just won't dedicate yourself to the art.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have not committed fully.
And this is coming from the guy who has a lot of staples in his head.
Hey, if Tim Russ is willing to get his ears stapled to his head, maybe I'll do it.
No, I
don't. Hey, if they offered to cut my hair for a part, I'd cut my hair. Okay.
How do you think he gets all that blood to rush to his head?
On that note, though, hey Bird, how you doing?
Kapla.
Live long and prosper, Bird.
Kapla,
hey, Bird.
Vulcans and Klingons don't get along.
Well,
everybody got quiet.
I know. We're waiting for the God Emperor to say
something.
Oh,
God damn it. Hello, world. It's Birdo Bray 5 Kapla.
There we go. Now it's official that Bird is here.
They're waiting for Star Trek to cast you in your bed.
Lord.
Because they already had one disabled person on the show, so why not you, right?
Oh, but with Klingons, I don't know if you could play a disabled Klingon because you're supposed to kill yourself if you're disabled as a Klingon.
We're going to move him over to Doctor Who. He's going to be the new Davros. We're going to put him in a chair where he just wheels everywhere.
Hey, they can film him on like a view screen. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
If Marina can do it,
hold on, guys.
Supposedly, Marina's going to be more part of the show the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, that one time she was in England doing a video screen because of her travel, because she lives in England. Now she's in the U.S.
Damn news, I was going to say.
So, yeah.
Thomas, you're not going to get an opportunity to vote me out tonight because at 10 p.m. I'm going to be
it's been moved up. Now it's 9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Yes.
Well, maybe I can get one game or 2 in then.
I can get dinner,
I had to tweet out the correction just a few minutes ago, so There we go.
Yeah. So you're saying, Bird, you would not play any character besides a Klingon on Star Trek?
I never said that.
Is that where you draw the line, basically?
I never said that.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I don't think I'd want to go through hours of makeup, though. I don't think I would even play a Klingon.
You make a good Ferengi only by an hour's worth of makeup, man.
Oh, F that, no.
No, it's longer than that.
No. I don't even know if I would do the ears.
You
I'd have to play a human.
Well, you just sit there in the chair and just have them work at you. It's like you have to do anything. Just sit there and just
Let them do whatever they got to do at post.
Hey, no. I got it all figured out. Just throw them in a damn test tube and call them the body of Captain Pike.
I shall return.
one of those photon torpedo tubes so they shoot you out.
Chris shall return.
Well, I'll see if you guys are still streaming when I get back. But if not, remember Deej, me, a bunch of other people tonight. Weekly wrap up on Stars Sunday fun day. Jackbox games. What the dub? Lots of cussing, lots of weirdness, and possibly a truffle shuffle. Maybe.
And hopefully no Rosie O'Donnell's cooch, which we shouldn't have that problem since Shifty won't be there tonight.
Yay!
Hey,
I mean, oh, really?
I'm afraid to ask what does that mean?
Don't.
I won the last two What the Dubs, and I didn't even use Rosie O'Donnell's cooch, okay?
Those are words. Those are words that just have so many connotations.
Is there a picture out there of that?
No. Hopefully not.
All right, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Hey,
Who would want to willingly use Rosie O'Donnell's cook anyway, dude? Come on.
I don't want to see it, but like, I'm asking if it's out there. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to know if it's out there.
The only way to know is to search.
No.
I don't want to know if it's out there.
You're going to have to do it now. You
hello,
understand?
JP's hello, Crimson Mist. Yeah, I'm not ignoring the chat.
Same with what's her name? Guinan, Whoopi Goldberg. Nope.
Everybody got quiet.
I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to not picture Whoopi naked. Okay, Terry Farrell naked. Wow.
No.
Jolene Blaylock. Oh.
Well, I've seen her mostly.
Yeah.
She did wear skimpy outfits on Stargate, so.
Yep.
What was that?
And Star Trek doing the little lotion. Ooh.
Oh no, I'm trying to think when I should eat.
Food.
I said when, not what.
Oh, wait for what?
We already know it's going to be ramen noodles. I had some hot dogs, but they kind of went bad with the power being out for 19 hours.
Is it the breakfast ramen noodles?
I had nothing to cook them with, Bird.
They're already cooked.
Yeah, you can eat them raw, dude.
Hot dogs?
I know, but I like them hot.
Have you tried the breakfast ramen noodles?
No.
You stuck them in your muffler and turned on
I didn't have much gas. I was being stupid by running the truck just to charge the phone up every once in a while.
You couldn't make like a little campfire out in your front yard.
The winds were 40 miles an hour.
I gotta go.
Hey,
later, Bill.
Later.
Later, bud.
Later,
By the time the winds finally died down yesterday, that was about the time that they got the power back on. And now we're looking at round number 2 on Tuesday. More storms. Yay.
Oh, yeah, I know. Look at the radar as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't let a wiener go bad. Wait, no. What?
I'm going to clip that. I'm going to clip that.
I bet
We're going
you
to clip
would.
that Shifty said he'd never let a wiener go bad.
Wow, like what?
And I thought I had some good clippable material with Cinnabon. Well, Shifty's outdoing him today, folks.
He's too busy hiding the wiener in Rosie's cooch.
No, he says he hasn't had to resort to using that for a couple of weeks, so he must be doing something. Or Shifty.
Yeah, poor me.
It'll probably be a slow game tonight with half our people out watching wrestling and poor Dandelion getting a headache because Elihu called her old.
I did not call her old. I called you old.
Yeah, but she is the same age. She is the same age as me, so she took offense to that.
She is 32 years old.
You're not gonna suck up and get by with it, Elihu. She's gonna hold a grudge
I'm
on
not
you.
sucking up and telling the truth.
Wait, you said she was 34 earlier.
I know he keeps he just keeps trying to suck up, and it's not working.
I was exaggerating the last time. She's actually 32.
In an hour, she'll be 27.
Yep. By tomorrow, Elihu will be claiming she's a fetus. It should be really creepy. And JPs, you are correct. You are correct when you say Elihu likes Rosie's cooch.
I never said that.
But JP's did, so we have to believe JP's.
Yep.
If it's on the internet, you got to believe it.
He probably wears it as a hat.
Hey, Nikola Tesla said everything on the internet is true, so I read it on the internet.
See?
So it must be true.
And we got the AI guy still up here, which is...
Dude, in order for him to be AI, he has to have actual intelligence.
Ooh. Oh, shots were fired.
No, I do appreciate this newfound attack method that many of you seem to be using to question my intellect.
I don't attack your intellect. I just play tennis balls to you.
To the tennis ball against the wall.
You know, maybe we should have like a real trivia game with like actual real scientific questions, and let's see who wins on that, huh?
Oh, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, I know you know a lot of facts about Uranus, but
you'd be too damn stoned.
Yeah.
Elihu does his best work stoned.
Like Uranus is the first planet ever discovered using a telescope. Neptune's the first planet ever discovered using mathematical equations.
Poor bird's wondering, what the hell did I walk into?
He stumbled into this, didn't walk.
It's not funny, Elihu.
Man.
What the hell else is going on Sunday?
Okay. I found some 5th grade science questions.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Science questions?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Now, unfortunately, they're multiple choice, but I would prefer to ask them. You should be able to answer them without the choices.
And we have Michael on the stream now.
Hey.
Hey, Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up, Michael?
Besides your high.
I will
Which
be.
Michael is it? Oh, KG. Michael. God, dear Lord. I know too many Michaels.
I'll be high here in just a few seconds. It's almost 4:20 here.
Yeah, you got 1 minute.
You're late.
10
It's
seconds.
5:20 here. You're late.
Oh, shit.
4:20.
All right, Bert can give the first
Okay.
question.
Cheers.
We will see. We will see who smarter than a fifth grader. Okay, I got the answer already. It's The Sound of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel.
I thought it was a song for the deaf girl. Cold.
Yvette's telling me to go to Discord.
Womp womp.
Okay, rocks and minerals. What are the basic types of rocks found on Earth? A. You okay, Mama Frey?
Yeah.
Volcanic, plutonic, extrusive. B.
Isn't it in Jason Yes Sedimentary Metamorphic?
That is B.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
C.
Like,
Gneiss, basalt, and obsidian, or D. Condensation and heat.
condensation and heat. I'm trying to make some kind of rock.
Wow. Did you make up those answers?
No, those are the answers.
All right.
Options.
Well, obviously it's what Elihu said.
Yeah. You don't
What
know
did
the answer.
Elihu say?
What did I say?
Rocks that are in his head.
Igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic.
Yes. Correct. Okay.
I mean, the other ones didn't even sound like rocks. That's why I'm like that. It was
Christmas tree lights are often connected in series. This is not a good idea because A, they use more energy. B, they aren't colorful. C, if one light breaks, they all go out.
C.
Or D, there isn't a complete circuit.
Hey, these more energy.
there isn't a complete circuit.
So Elihu said A, they use more energy, and LDG says D, there isn't a complete circuit.
And Mama Frey says C, and I get to fifth grade 3 times.
And Mamo Frey says C, and is correct.
Yeah, and I said C too.
Yes, you said C as well. How did neither of you guys know this?
I'm not an electrician like you.
You're not an electrician.
I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. That didn't even. What are these questions, man? They don't even make sense.
Hey, I gotta interrupt the show for a minute. I got a donation.
Ooh, somebody cares. Wow.
Yeah, somebody cares. They're gonna help me get some more ramen since I lost all the hot dogs. But it also comes with a request.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
And there we go. I fulfilled my obligation
You
because
didn't
I
play the
keep
last
you.
3 seconds, dude. Where
Yeah,
did you get balls?
you cut off the best part.
Yeah, come on.
I
Asshole.
like it right there. I like
And
it
by
right
the way, I hate to tell you, that one, the answer is DNC. By the way,
No, the answer is just C.
no, the answer is D2 because they're not a complete circuit, which means if one light goes out, the rest go out. That is the same answer.
That's an open
No,
circuit.
it's only
you're
if
an
the light
electronic
goes
engineer.
out.
That's an open circuit, not a closed circuit.
You're an electronic engineer. Is D correct or not? I mean, come on, Bird.
No, it's not. The correct
It
answer
can't
is
be
clearly
correct.
C.
Okay.
No, it can't.
Okay, so the fact that it's not a complete circuit has nothing to do with one light
It
going
is a
out and they all
complete
go out.
circuit if it's plugged in.
I'm smoking. Come on, Mike.
Yep. I hear you.
It wouldn't work at all if it wasn't a complete circuit.
A complete circuit meaning you can pull one out and it doesn't break it
That's
being a
not what
complete
it
circuit.
means.
Okay.
Did you forget who you're arguing with?
Well, because you can hook things up in series or parallel or whatever the hell. So if you do one, if you hook it up, if you make a complete circuit using one way, it will survive a freaking a light breaking. But if you do it in the other way, it won't. I mean, is that not correct? Dead silence? Did I disconnect?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
And I've had both things happen. The really old type of light bulbs, if one went out, anything past that light bulb would go out. But then later they fixed it to where only the light would go out. The power would still continue on down to the others.
You know, it's interesting how the light bulb was such a good idea. It became the symbol of a good idea.
Yeah, but that when it breaks like that, it's no longer a complete circuit.
What's the next question, Bird?
When it breaks, it's no longer a complete circuit.
Unless you wire it the other way.
What is the next question, Bird?
Phases of the moon. Although I don't really I'm not sure I agree with this answer.
The answers give us.
I didn't agree with the last
Multiple choice.
one, so go ahead.
If the moon is bigger than a quarter, we call it I see what they mean.
It's a full moon.
We call it A, full, B, half, C, crescent, or D, gibbous.
Personally, I would say it was D.
It's a full moon.
What do we mean bigger than a quarter?
I at first thought they meant the quarter meaning the coin.
You
But
hold a
now I
quarter
think they
at
mean a
arm's
quarter
length
moon.
Or quarter moon. So
Yeah.
if the
Oh,
moon is
oh.
what's the question again? One more time, please.
If the moon is bigger than a quarter, we call it a blank moon.
Wow, that was right. Give us.
Well, it can't be a crescent.
Bigger
That's more of a
than a
small
quarter.
sliver, and that's less than a quarter. It can't be a full moon because
Half.
a full moon
Half.
would show the whole thing.
So half
Well,
of it.
a half a moon is bigger. A full moon is bigger. I mean, I don't know how
It's
to
gotta
answer
be a
that.
gibbous. It's got to be the gibbous.
I said the answer before I read the question.
Why he says it's
I don't know. I don't know what a gibbous.
Give us the answer, Bird.
A gibbous is having observable illuminated part greater than a semicircle but less than a circle. So a gibbous is not quite full.
Yeah.
So gibbous be 3/4, basically, is what you're saying.
I would think.
Well, it said semicircle. So what the hell is a semicircle? That's anything that between not being a circle and a circle.
Basically,
More than
3/4
half,
of the
but
moon is
it's
full.
not quite full.
Yeah, 3/4 of the moon is full. Or 1/4 of the moon is full. Not half.
So give us is the answer.
Pull up moon chart. You'll see the
Yeah,
answer.
that doesn't. I disagree with that.
You're going to disagree with every fucking correct answer.
I mean, no, because he's picking these questions from 5th grade. He said, and you know how they word those questions. Not to mention the questionable answers.
The short answer goes from a new moon, which is not illuminated at all, a waxing crescent, a first quarter, waxing gibbous, full, waning gibbous, third quarter, and a waning crescent.
Like it was said a few minutes ago, you're going to disagree with all the correct answers.
And a Deej moon would get you banned from YouTube.
No.
Excuse me.
And Cinnabon says none of the above, the moon isn't real.
Ah, that's a good answer.
While we all know that the moon is really a giant egg.
And it replaced itself with a new egg with all the craters intact. Same craters. Nice.
Is it scrambled?
No.
It's made of cheese.
It's hollow. It rang like a bell.
Got Yahtzee players living on the dark side of the moon.
Well, I can tell you, it did ring like a bell, so it's not proof that it's hollow. Although that's kind of hard because the large craters are the same depth as the small craters.
And plus, The Dark Side of the Moon is the greatest album of all time.
No, it's not.
Is so.
It's not the dark side of the moon. It is lit. We just don't see it.
Now we've gone quiet again.
I think Bert's trying to find another question.
Actually, I got one.
Well, that's not fair because then you've seen the answer, so you can't answer.
A man is pushing his car along a road when he comes to a hotel. He shouts, "I'm bankrupt." Why did he do that?
Because he's LDG.
Because he lives in Florida?
Don't care.
The man who is pushing the car along the road is playing a game of Monopoly. In the game, if a player lands on bankrupt space, they must declare themselves bankrupt and leave the game. So when he passes the hotel, he shouts that he's bankrupt as part of the game. Okay, that sucks.
You said along the road. Like what?
Is this AI? I'm sorry. Did I?
Yeah, see, there you go.
3.5.
He's going with AI again, and it's.
Let me switch to 4.0. Okay, we're upgrading to 4.0. Give me or actually, create a logic riddle for adults. No, for yeah, well, adults. I'm just worried.
For adults who live in Florida.
The secret meeting riddle. In a small town, three secretive organizations are holding a joint meeting to discuss a highly classified plan. Each organization has a unique name, unique color, and unique symbol. The first organization is known as the Creepers, has a symbol of a triangle. The second organization is known as the Seekers and has the color blue. The third organization is known as the Watchers, does not use the color red or the symbol of a square. Each organization's symbol, name, and color are exclusive. They do not share any of these attributes with each other. On one day of the meeting, a local resident spots a red circle, blue square, and a green triangle painted on the side of a building. Using only the information given, can you determine the color and symbol of each organization? No, I can't. That sucks. Come on, give me something shorter.
You mean
Okay.
I'm too
simpler?
stoned for that, man. I'm too
Okay.
stoned, dude.
LDG versus Elihu. Speed trivia. Okay.
All right,
First
so
one.
Should I get the buzzer out and make them log into the buzzer system so we know who buzzes in first?
I was gonna say first one to shout the answer, the right answer. I think we can figure out who was first. Okay.
Go.
The concept of gravity was discovered by which famous physicist?
Isaac Newton.
Correct. How many
said it
colors?
first.
How many colors are in the rainbow?
7.
Correct. True or false? Electrons are smaller than atoms.
True.
True.
Correct. Elihu.
Who got that one?
Elihu got it.
He's 3-0 right now, Elihu.
God.
Okay. It's a biology question. What is the name of the tallest grass on Earth?
Bamboo.
Correct. What is the most abundant element in the universe?
Helium.
Helium.
Both of you are wrong.
Oh, it's hydrogen. Sorry.
Correct.
Hydrogen.
Sorry. It's the AG. Sorry.
So the one opportunity you had to be right, you were wrong with the same answer.
You want to get
was
Elihu wrong on an answer? Just ask him something musical.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Carbon.
Tungsten.
My penis.
What was Elihu's first answer?
Carbon.
More specific?
Diamond.
Okay.
What the hell is this? Giving extra turn?
No,
Yeah, right?
He was closer.
Yeah, tell me that he
than
just got 3 extra turns. Well, I could have said something. You know what? Oh, God, you
might
talk
be
about
the
rigged.
best
You talk
He
about
said
Rigsburg.
carbon. And
You sat there and let him get like 3 different answers. Well, I
said
could have been saying
tungsten.
something.
You said
I could have said
tungsten.
something else. He got 3 guesses. What is this?
Okay,
a single
well,
guess answer or
diamonds
no?
are
Do I
made of
pause?
carbon.
Do I keep guessing? Do I just say
Diamonds are
random
made
words
of
until I'm right?
carbon.
Diamonds are made of compressed carbon, so I'm like carbon. That's
Diamonds are made of carbon.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. But he did not say diamond.
So I said carbon. I wasn't thinking specifically diamond.
But
Well, I'm keeping score in my head, and it's still
Not
4-0
yet.
because I haven't counted the last 2 that Elihu got because it was on second tries.
Okay, well, hey.
Okay. What is the study of mushrooms called?
Herbology.
No.
I have no clue.
Stop using the AI, LTG.
I have no clue.
Isn't it when
Does a sound travel faster in air or water?
It travels faster.
Water.
Air.
Water.
Water is correct.
Water.
I have to think back to high school. My pressure.
Which oath of ethics taken by doctors is
Hippocratic.
named after an ancient Greek physician?
Hippocratic
oath.
Hippocrates is his name. Hippocrates is his name.
Correct. True or false? Lasers work by focusing sound waves.
False.
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 Photons.
What does DNA stand for?
Oh God.
Do not ask.
Derivative.
Do not. Something acid.
Derivative nucleic
that-
acid. I forget.
Yeah, dual nucleotide acid or something like that.
Yeah,
yes, nucleotide. That's on yes.
Yeah. something like that. I forgot.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Acid. Acid.
I'd actually give that one to LDG. He said acid first.
Okay, here's an easy one. How many episodes was there to Galactica 80?
Oh, shut up. Okay, just shut up.
What? I said it on my last stream.
8?
I gave the answer. And no, it's not 8.
I said 81.
10?
There, Positive Candor finally got it.
Woo. Yeah, I know it was a small number.
What, 1?
10.
No, it's more than 1.
Oh, 10.
Any more questions, Bird?
Well, so far we've discovered Elihu is faster and smarter
He's faster.
than LDG.
He's faster. faster. I'll give you that much.
S-M-A-R-T.
I mean, there's more
in
questions,
science
but-
questions.
I-
Yeah. Where's
Okay,
the computer questions? Any computer questions at all? Do they
Roughly
have to be-
how long?
I'm going up against the science guy, for God's sakes.
Roughly how long does it take the sun's light to reach Earth?
8 minutes.
8.5 minutes.
Yes, roughly. You said
LDG
roughly.
LDG got it.
Yeah, but it's 8.5 minutes. 8 minutes,
That's
30
not
seconds,
roughly.
21
That's
seconds.
precise.
Oh. 8 is
That's the wrong answer. He asked for
Eight is-
roughly. He
eight
didn't
is
ask for
close.
precise.
8 is close enough.
Nah.
Come on, we got to give LDG 1.
Okay, you know what? You all. I'm gonna send you all tennis balls.
I
all
know
of you.
this. I know this is out there. This answer is because it's been mentioned many a times before. At what temperature are Celsius and Fahrenheit equal?
32.
34.
Negative
You're wrong.
100.
30. 32. 31.
Zero.
Minus
Zero.
40 for fuck's sake.
Negative 40.
Minus
is correct.
negative 40. That's right. Shit.
Bunch of idiots.
That's right.
32. What the hell are you talking about? 32. is
I
Fahrenheit,
forgot the
0 is
negative, and
Celsius.
I know you know. Better. I only do Celsius. I'm sorry.
Really?
What is chalk made of?
Carbon.
Rhino horn.
Yeah,
Calcite.
Made of chalk.
It's made of
Made
chalk.
from
Exactly.
limestone.
Oh,
Oh, now it is.
wait. So you're telling me Florida is built on top of chalk?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, because chalk comes from the shells of tiny marine animals.
Why you have so many sinkholes in Florida?
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's why the Chicxuland's impact was so devastating because of all the limestone in the area.
On what one continent do you not find bees?
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Yeah.
Pangea.
It is kind of funny how Australia has bees. It's funny Australia has anything.
Why?
Is that funny?
Because it's been separated for so long, so small.
Yeah, and it had that stuff when it separated.
Yeah, yeah, across the entire continent. Yeah,
Here's a question
the
for
original
you.
continent.
Here's a question for you. How did humans originally get on Australia?
What was that? Like cut out?
The land bridge. The land bridge.
By aliens dropping on Australia.
No,
How did people get on Australia?
No,
The land
humans
bridge
got.
connected the whole entire is East Indies before the actual melting and the subversion of the water to the islands. The whole area was a huge landmass. water was a lot lower back then. What's level about 15, 20 feet lower?
Oops, sorry.
Okay. To the nearest 5. How many bones do sharks have in their bodies?
Oh.
90.
120.
None.
Who said none?
I did.
You win.
Wow.
It's 0.
It's all cartilage.
They have no bone.
That's
No
right.
bone.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark.
That's why shark fin soup tastes so good.
Bland.
We could do science trivia about the body, science trivia about space.
Space. There's space.
Pigs in
Space. What's the only planet that spins clockwise?
Uranus.
Uranus.
Venus.
Guys always interested in Uranus.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
That's why women
tell
are so
you.
backwards.
Sorry.
Women are from Venus. Men are from Mars.
I should have been a proctologist, I tell you.
Oh, I don't agree with this question. Is Pluto a planet?
No, and neither is
Yes.
Mercury. No,
Yes.
neither is Mercury. No, 2006. It can be classified because it
It
avoided.
And
is,
what
and
were
it
they
always will
declassified
be.
to? What were they classified to?
A dwarf planet.
Planet.
There you go. So planets
Dwarf
is still
planet
in
is a
the
planet.
name, so they are still planets.
And Mercury is not a planet either.
Don't be a hater against dwarfs, Elihu.
What was the name of the first man-made satellite?
Sputnik.
Sputnik.
Sputnik 1. Sputnik 1. What is the biggest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Also
Planet
was
X.
accepted.
All right, who's got music playing?
Michael.
Michael, that's game music.
Turn it off. It's off.
Oh.
Someone else has got music then.
Not me.
Yeah, I hear music.
Try pausing people. one
Yeah,
at a
it's
time.
been. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Trying to get me shut down, Shifty.
No, it's just wrestling music from like 1999.
It's still intro music. Still can get copyrighted.
It's from a game. It's not going to be.
You just made the algorithm's job 10 times easier.
Can you still hear it?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know. This could be a controversial question. Is the Earth flat or round?
It's not flat. It's not round. It's spherical.
It's football shaped.
Yeah, it's a bulge. It's a bulge. It's a bulge at the end.
The Earth is flat. The ocean is not carbonated.
It's not round. It's circular because it bulges at the end.
It's a hot dog.
It is flat.
Says answer. Humans have known the Earth is round since the time of ancient Greece.
Babylonians. Well, Babylonians. But technically, it's not round. It's circular because it bulges at the edges.
Okay, Neil.
But it's not flat, or cats would have knocked everything off by now.
Exactly.
And all the water would have drained out, and Darren couldn't have been a submarine person.
Technically, all the water would have drained to the center because of force of gravity. Because of flat plane, but still, hey, that's physics for you.
But 54.5 says the Earth is hollow.
We already talked about the moon, dude.
Moon came from the Earth.
Panspermia.
Is a Mars-sized planet smacked into the Earth.
Yeah, Colfidi. That's why the moon is moving away from us an inch and a half a year.
Well, why don't you ask some real science trivia questions? Is it logical to have a security scan that doesn't identify the person it's scanning?
No.
That's a science question.
It's not a science question.
No.
You answer yes. You absolutely could identify the person from a scan.
Who the hell cares?
It's not a science question.
LDG just wants to rant about Picard.
It's a technology question, not a science question.
Well, you got 9 more minutes before I end the stream, so figure out what you want to do. Because I'm going to go eat and get ready for Name That Tune. Or not Name That Tune, I'm going to get ready for Jackbox.
I got 3 blocks to walk to Panda Express. So.
Jerkbox.
What is
there
the
a
most
difference between?
common- Sorry.
What, Bird?
No, go ahead, Bird.
What is the most common street name in the United States?
First, it's Second
Main.
Street. Second Street.
Main Street.
Second Street.
Second Street is correct.
Yeah.
Second Street.
You
Yes.
can't have a second street without a first street, though.
Second is the most common street name in the United States.
You said street name. I was thinking something else.
What is the most common streetwalker name in the United States?
Exactly.
I don't know. What's your girlfriend's name, Deej?
Not my girlfriend. But her name would be, well, 54.5 says it's Easy Street, but it's also could be Candy.
This one surprised me. What is the driest place on Earth?
That's Antarctica.
Rosie O'Donnell's cooch.
You
And
gotta go
there
with
we
that one.
have the answer.
The answer is Antarctica.
McMurdo, Dry Valley, and Antarctica.
Yeah. Because the
Filled
amount of
with-
precipitation it receives.
Filled with dry ice, too.
And permafrost, but forever.
That's not permafrost.
Seven minutes of questions, Bird. I'm kicking LDG's ass.
You want another question?
Yeah, I'm kicking his ass.
What's the only state that borders one only state?
That would be
It borders what? No states?
states.
What's
Only
the only
one
state that borders one other state?
One other state.
Maine.
Maine.
Maine is
Oh.
correct.
Oh, it is? I thought it bordered New Hampshire.
It borders
Yeah, that's
just
only one it
New
borders.
Hampshire.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was thinking like, okay.
I thought you said nine. At first, I was going to say Alaska and Hawaii are two, but yeah.
Yeah, Alaska doesn't connect to the state, neither does Hawaii.
What's the only U.S. state with a Spanish motto?
New Mexico.
Mexico.
Nope, I thought so, but it's Montana.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Oro y plata, which translates to gold and silver.
You know that?
All right, what else?
What state has a state bird as a prairie chicken?
Oklahoma.
No.
What's the only bird that can fly backwards?
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Or, yeah, hummingbird, I should say.
What noise does the hummingbird make?
I can't hear it. It's just too high.
I was a smart ass as a kid and said that.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I also got kicked out of a play for telling the teacher a joke. Ever smoke mothballs? Said yes. I said, how'd you get their little legs apart?
So the the first capital of the U.S. was Philadelphia. But
First capital of the United States, wasn't it Jacksonville, Florida?
first capital of the United States, no, Jacksonville. Jacksonville. No, I thought it was Philadelphia, isn't it?
Philadelphia.
Yeah. And then it became D.C. eventually.
Yeah, it moved around about 3 or 4 times.
Whenever they built the White House and all that mess.
How many state capitals has Illinois had?
Like 10.
That's more than one.
Wait.
So at least 2.
A little more than 2, but not 10.
3.
3.
3. Okay. So
Cascadia, Vandalia, and Springfield.
What is the only state in the United States to actually have a royal palace, an official royal palace?
Which what?
What's the only state in the United States to have an official royal palace where royals have actually lived?
No, probably New York, if anywhere.
I'd say Texas.
Hawaii.
Oh, shit,
yeah. Yeah, because yeah, okay, that makes sense too.
How many states has Elihu done the YMCA in?
On camera? Or
On
off
camera. On camera.
I don't know.
1.
Just one?
Just 1. But we are going to work on getting number 2 when he goes to Florida.
Yeah. I couldn't find a YMCA in Fairbanks, so I could do that. But there's got to be one in Orlando somewhere.
Florida.
What is the only U.S.
one?
What?
Oh.
Go ahead,
DG finish.
No, I got one. What's the only U.S. city founded in Florida by a woman?
Miami.
Tampa.
Miami. Yeah.
Miami.
What's the original name of the band Led Zeppelin?
It's an easy question. I don't know. Teacher's right. Crap.
Yeah, and I don't even know that one.
Wow.
I know Stone Temple Pilots' original name.
The New Yardbirds.
Oh,
that's right. But I do know what Stone Temple Pilots' original name was. They originally went by the name Shirley Temple's Pussy.
What? Which comic book character did Michael Jackson want to play so much that he considered buying Marvel Comics in the 1990s?
Spider-Man.
Wolverine.
Spider-Man.
The way you were red.
All right, so anybody got anything coming up any day soon here? I know Bird has Dear Bop tomorrow.
You saw that the last episode of Picard was called The Last Generation, right? Did you see that?
Nope.
Well, as soon as LDG lets me know by Wednesday, I'll let you guys know if I'm going to Orlando or not.
Okay.
LDG, make up your damn mind.
I don't mind. I'm just. It's not on me. I gotta ask.
Yeah, that's why I said. Let me
I'll
know
find
by
out.
Wednesday, 'cause it deals over on Wednesday.
I'll find out. I'll tweet you.
Okay. Because I found a great cheap flight. It's not on
Hope it's not
Frontier
too
either.
cheap.
It's United.
Not too cheap. Not to Make it in one piece, I hope.
It's in the back of a cargo plane.
It's United
Yeah.
Airlines, 5th row. Okay, that's a great deal.
It's like I remember that scene from The Mummy when he got his friend to give him a lift. And that freaking half breaking apart plane. Anywho, I don't know. I'll be hanging in the underground. You said you're streaming tonight at what, 10? 9?
No, it's now 9 Eastern, 8 Central. We changed the time, so
Yeah, it's about an hour.
So in 2 hours.
We have 2 hours. We will be doing Jetbox.
Eli, you answer all those questions. You couldn't even get 2 hours. You couldn't even get 2 hours, dude. Couldn't tell time. Oh, I love it. Anyway.
That's why my phone is analog. See, I got my phone is analog, not digital. You can tell that. But you can't see the reflection. There it is.
Yeah, I can't see nothing anyway, so it's okay. We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's analog, it's not digital. Hit the button, then it's digital.
But as we leave, I may be back tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how things go. It might be another evening stream. Wait until after Bird streams.
Hey, my clock is also analog. I forgot.
Unless I'm up all night and then boom, I'll do a morning stream. I don't know. But until then, we know what happens to Deej when he crosses Captain Foley.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. All your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times I said you were right, said you were wrong, said you were fired, said you were rehired, said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, go on, get the hell out of here.